Hello, good evening, and hello. I'm gonna just grab my drink. Oh, my drink. Okay. I watched the episode of the new series, which I can't remember the top of my head. I think it's called like something like Interstellar or something. I don't like it. I've discovered that I just this series is not for me. That it's made for an audience that have never seen Doctor Who and will probably never go back to watch the original classics, not classic series, the original reboot series, as well as the original classic series, which confuses the fuck out of me with who they introduced in this thing. They introduced, I'm going to spoil this right at the beginning, there is spoilers at the start of this, and they introduced fucking Romani. This is Romani, the Magic the Gathering card. Really useful to have those on standby. Yeah, at the end, the old lady that we've been seeing like popping up every fucking 5 seconds at every fucking episode was the Romani, and she goes, I'm Romani A, I'm Romani B, because she bioregenerated. I fucking hate bioregeneration. I thought it was a stupid concept, and I am not interested in it. It is such a dumb concept. It fucking hurts for this sort of show. I don't like it. I don't like the idea that Time Lords will just split like fucking amoeba. Because if that was true, why weren't more Time Lords doing this? Also, why was this sort of a concept hidden away in the Time Lord thing? They could have won the war very easily, the Time War very easily, if they just bioregenerated everybody and had double the army. I do not like these continuity errors, and this is very one of these ones. I know it's this situation of, oh, it's a brand new thing, oh, it never has done before. I don't like that. I don't like these Deus Ex Machina sort of minutes, and also this episode was just kind of crap. I probably would like it more if I liked the song contest that we have every year. I generally don't. I find it kind of boring. I liked one song because it made me laugh like non-stop. That was it. I don't like the actor, or is he an actor? I don't know. The presenter, I cannot remember his name. I don't like him really much. He was like barely in the episode, and I didn't really find it. The Hellions, again, kind of boring. It was just a terrorist plot, and it wasn't even like a good one. It was just like, hey, you guys blew up our planet. Well, they didn't even explain what happened to the planet. They just said, oh, they came down and took all the horns. And it was an episode that was trying to, what's the word? Try and like have multiple themes, and it just didn't work. Like there's a poaching theme and like a racism theme and a fucking this theme and that theme, and then in one moment they go she her, and I just gave up at that. I was like, my problem with a show like this, don't bring in real world politics into my show, because I just want to have fun and watch the show. I don't want to be reminded of how crappy the real world is, and having a terrorist plot in a show that in this episode was just, it was so lazy. Like even like a monster enemy, like they had these drones that reminded me of the drones from the Martha episode, the Doctor and Martha. I would have liked if they actually just called them that, just had them. They're like a synthetic robot that they had, but no, they went kind of lazy. And the reveal of like the singer was actually one of these Hellions. What's the name? Hellions. What a shit name. They've got horns, so they're the devil. Oh, they've got all these weird powers that they have and all this crap. I think this episode would have been better if the bad guys were the company. I know that was like the story they were trying to twist with like the Hellions. Like, we're fighting against this company, Poppy Honey or whatever the fuck it's called. But I think it would have just been better if they just made Poppy Honey the bad guys and actually just made them fully, you know, hey, we're trying to get rid of the song contest because there's like this person who's trying to get rights for these Hellions. That would have been a way better thing. So what they should have done is had the whole song contest and then focused in on the singer being one of these people who are trying to get rights for the Hellions, and they're using the song contest to announce all these all the problems and all this stuff, and then the bomb plot could be part of the Poppy Honey company trying to silence her by killing her, and you know, there's casualties. Oh, well, we're an evil company. We don't care. And the Doctor could be, you know, run in and like stop them, but they don't. That could have been such a cool concept, but they don't do that because, you know, they want to try and make this plot more complicated than it needs to be. This, like a simple story like that would work. I don't understand why why Ross T. Davis doesn't do shit like that. He is. I don't know. He is a great writer. He just can't write New Who. He's lost his, you know, spark. Each episode feels like they're just going through the motions. They're not they're not making big improvements. They're not just, you can tell, I love, Doctor Who is one of my favourite series. I've probably said this a million times. I've got 2 fucking playmats with Doctor Who on. I've got the fucking Magic the Gathering set, the full fucking set. I've got fucking a TARDIS on my thing. I've watched every episode up until New Who, except Classic, which I am going to be slowly going through at some point. I've read some of the books. I played the fucking VR game, and I'm like the only person who enjoyed it, even though it was god-awful. I've played the Weeping Angels phone game, which was actually really cool, but again, it's a phone game, so it didn't have much horror in it, and... Oh well. If the series is going to die, the series is going to die, and I'll have to find something else to watch and love. But hopefully, okay, I think I should start talking about, like, I don't have a problem with Shigawa or any of this. It's just, or Rose or Belinda. I just don't like the writing. Like, if I didn't like Shooty, I wonder if I've got it in here. It might be my deck. I wouldn't have bought the fucking Secret Layers of Doctor Who. To be fair, it did have David Tennant and, you know, a really cool Sonic screwdriver. But the point still stands. I wouldn't have gone out my way to buy them and freak out when I missed the post and couldn't find it. I wouldn't have done all that just because I'm sad that my series, my beloved series, is dying. I really am. I wonder if I can find my playmats. That's my Shy Lily one. I'm doing a quick one here. Like, look at that! I went out and bought that. And then what if I can find it? Here it is. No, that's not it. There it is, right at the bottom. And I've got, that's upside down. I got this. Look how cool that is. Look, I don't think that's a Doctor Who one, but I don't care. It's cool. It looks nice, and it is Doctor Who. I don't care. It's a fucking TARDIS. It's a busted up TARDIS. Give me that. I got, I think, 2 more episodes left of the series, so we'll have to watch it when the weeks come, and then we can move on and complain about other things, like how fucking medieval Gallantmon is. Jesus Christ, I've just bought one of those and I'm going to be talking about it soon at some point. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a very good evening, morning, or afternoon, and ta-ra.